Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Legacy of the Rimlen. We took a month-long break, partly my fault, partly the same reason why the other campaign was also delayed, but we're back, and we have a lot on our plate. We left on a sort of cliffhanger, nefarious cliffhanger, but before we get into all that, as usual, let's have our players introduce themselves and their characters. Starting with, I suppose, the most blissfully unaware player character who just got confirmation that maybe they really are royalty all along, even though they aren't. Show&Tell. Could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Yes, hi, I'm Show&Tell, and I'll be playing as Anghel, who, I think it's going into his head, but I don't know. We'll have to deal with that.
We will have to deal with that, indeed. Thank you very, very much, Show&Tell. Next, of course, then we would have Dely. Could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Absolutely. Hello, everyone. I'm Dely, and as usual, I'm playing as Muninn. They're a traveling scholar from Brightland. Kind of a bit of a pickle, in a bit of a pickle. Big decision to make. Also, very suspect of these these mythical fairies that they seem sus.
Yes, very much so. Yes, not all of them necessarily, but yes.
Yeah.
Indeed, thank you very, very much, Dely. And next, of course, we would have Ashen. Could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Of course, I'm Ash and I'm playing as Illona. Partly human, partly cat, likes to scare Rebob, amongst other things. That's me.
You're gonna kill that poor man one day.
Yeah, watch me.
or he's gonna try to kill you.
Huh.
Never know with Rebob, I guess.
Thanks for the warning, though. I might consider that.
I mean, think of it from his perspective. Do you Don't you think at one time his instinct will be, okay, this thing is startling me, I'm gonna pull a gun on it or something?
I mean, so far he's been so scared that he just runs and cries. So
yeah,
I don't
because
know if
of the dice, but the dice can't go against you.
Yeah, I'm betting on the dice, though.
Fair
I'm
enough.
a Biku.
Fair enough. No, we'll see. Thank you very, very much, Ashen. So, last time, as is customary, let's talk about what happened. Yeah, last time. Our party began last session with by meeting a literal wedding of ants, as bizarre as that sounds, happening on the little bridge that was the only pathway for their way forward, unless they would want to make a detour that would take them an extra day or two. Anghel, his Prince Charming sense tingled, again to paraphrase Spider-Man, and his Prince Charming sense told him, it's a wedding, you ought to protect it or even join in, and everyone else was like, it's just a bunch of ants, let's step over them. But nevertheless, Anghel stepped in and tried to protect the wedding. Muninn had a very, very clever idea, and again, full credit to Dely, to hasten the end of this particular wedding by tricking the ants into believing that it was nighttime, specifically by causing an eclipse. And who else to ask for it but Cassius, who is the god of the sun. And coincidentally, his sister is the god of the moon, so the goddess of the moon. So, works like that. On a side note, speaking of Rebob, he has a very, very weird opinion of Muninn currently, because as part of Muninn's negotiations with Ophelia and everyone else in the caravan, Muninn sort of convinced Rebob that they literally speak with God, which is a very strong statement for Rebob to believe, so that will be something that will certainly have repercussions. But anyway, Muninn went out into the forest to find a wolf sacrifice for Cassius, found a lone wolf, killed it, but then was chased by the pack. They managed to escape, returned to the party, but because of dice rolls and such, they were very much noticed by everyone, and they had to skin the wolf and remove all the meat and such for the sacrifice in full view of everyone, which was a bit awkward to say the least. Nevertheless, sacrifice occurred, eclipse happened. It wasn't a very proper sacrifice because Muninn wasn't very thorough with cleaning the bones, but anyway, magic worked. The ants took the bait. They thanked Anghel for his help profusely and promised to help Anghel with whatever he so wished, whenever he wanted. Up to Show&Tell to determine in which situation a swarm of ants might be useful. Anyway, the group then crossed the bridge, and as they approached the next village over, they bizarrely enough heard singing. A large coterie of children and fairies of all things rushed Anghel and began singing for him in adulation, apparently expecting a Prince Charming and Prince Anghel to appear. Out of the village also came a very, very furious priest who tried to chase the fairies away, who was also followed by many of the villagers who were suffering from the plague. Bizarrely, they were only suffering from the plague for one day, and I guess anyone who knows like real life medical history knows and how plague symptoms manifest. That's very bizarre. But anyway. The fairies offered Anghel 3 tasks, all of which he demurred. One of them offered a magnificent saddle for Anghel's horse. The second one offered to find where the horse's missing ring is. And the third one offered the sword of Prince Bogdan the Great, although Anghel was told he could only pick one, and he decided to say maybe later to all of them. Anyway. Then one of the fairies while bickering with the others and trying to dodge the priest, told Anghel that, hey, Anghel can heal the sick, because above board, it's like a universally recognized symbol of royalty, the ability to heal the sick. Whether or not that's true, is debatable, but it's a symbol of royalty nevertheless. Anghel took the metaphorical bait and touched one of the sick people of the village, and they very, very instantly healed. Muninn, who was watching all this, and because they are a very, very clever and careful person and rolled very, very well, realized 2 things. That this entire bizarre sickness is almost certainly the work of Cassius, and so is the healing that Anghel did. And now, Cassius probably doesn't really want to help Anghel out much. The reason why all this was happening, Muninn realized, was almost certainly to discredit the priest. And also Muninn theorized, again based on their roles, that the fairy that offered the sword quest probably knows more than she lets on. And also, you are aware, based on the local folklore, Muninn, that good fairies are born of flowers, while evil fairies are just evil spirits taking on the form of a fairy. Anyway, as I go to turn on the background music, especially since it's been pretty much a month since we recorded and posted an episode, I would like to ask everyone and their characters what's going through their noggins, through their minds, and do you all have any preferences, or shall I once again pick I'm a teacher in a classroom?
I don't mind who goes first, so I pick the teacher route.
Go teacher.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess Show&Tell's being quiet above board because she's using push to talk, I think. So you go first, because I'm the mean kind of teacher that goes after the quiet kid.
Oh no.
That's so mean. Okay. Anghel, is he being,
Crowd
how do you
surfed.
call it?
Yeah, you're being crowd surfed.
Yeah. Okay. So he's kind of, I think, kind of giddy with it, kind of, drunk with this feeling of he just healed it, it's kind of a miracle. It's kind of getting to his head, this thought that, oh, maybe this whole thing is kind of true. He has actual powers or something. So yeah, I think he's kind of drunk on that. I don't know if he has a lot of room for other thoughts at the moment.
Just to further set the scene, the fairies, the children, and now the adults are all singing a like personalized song to Angel's glory.
I forgot the personalized song.
I will not repeat it because I don't think I'm a good singer, and nor did I think out the lyrics in detail. But the mental image is there.
For sure.
Thank you, Show&Tell. Then how about Dely goes next? Just because when Illona goes, I'd like her to answer what Muninn asked her at the end of last session, if that makes sense.
Oh my god. I forgot.
I'll tell Ashen what it is if yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
So Dely first, I guess. What is Muninn's opinion on this entire situation?
Muninn is kind of I don't know what the word is, but Muninn very much is like they think it's no offense, Show&Tell. Muninn thinks that it's like really typical, like the
Go
whole
for
situation
it.
is. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. And to be honest, Muninn probably like feels maybe a little bit of jealousy. I think, like, because Angel's getting all this praise, and a lot of the time it's for good reason. But Muninn wants to be kind of like a hero of a fable kind of thing in some respect. So the fact that Angel's getting crowd served is very I don't know what the word is, but it's making Muninn jealous. On a side note, Muninn also is very nervous about the plague because they're being a bit health conscious at the moment, despite the like healing, display of healing. Can I confirm as well, by the way? Did you say that Acesius caused this plague as well as healing it?
You did say that.
Yes and no, in the sense of that's what Muninn inferred based on their role. Now, above board, Muninn's information is correct because Muninn rolled very, very well. So, I gave out as accurate information as possible. Now, if you want to insinuate that there's doubt in Muninn's mind, that's entirely up to you.
Okay. I think maybe Muninn isn't... I think Muninn's a little bit cautious. Because they probably think like, oh, Acesius can just heal Muninn if they get sick. But they don't want to have to go through that.
I mean,
so yeah.
It's also in the purview of Acesius to spread the sickness.
Right, exactly. So Muninn doesn't want to catch it. I think they'd probably like hold up one of their cloaks or like they hold up their cloaks to their nose sort of thing to like act as a mask kind of situation.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Funnily enough, like the prevailing medical theory at the time, for you, Muninn, and maybe for Illona, Anghel has no idea about sickness because, education, is that sickness is spread by, quote, bad air.
Okay, that's good because I forgot to consider that. But yeah, that is good.
And miasma is the like technical term for that area. Anyway,
yeah.
Duly noted. Thank you very, very much, Dely. And then, Ashen, could you care to share your insights into Illona's opinion of what's going on with this bizarre miracle and display of royalty that's happening right in front of you?
I think Illona is kind of shocked to everything right now. That it's like, can Anghel really cure everybody? Is that like okay? That's kind of a powerful move. Like, when did he get those powers? And I think she feels a sense of like comfort in Anghel's presence as well. Like, yeah, this is good. We can do it.
I mean, yeah, but objectively, Anghel projects that reassuring aura just by virtue of being on the Prince Charming path in game. But interesting that that's also coming from Illona, like sort of genuinely from Illona.
Definitely.
Then I guess we ought to start, as I mentioned, sort of continuing right where we left off last session. Muninn just like quipped to Illona two things. Number one, this Prince Charming thing is getting on my nerves. And the second thing, I don't like the look of that one, indicating the fairy that offered the mission of retrieving the sword. Would Illona care to reply? If she, no pressure if you don't want to, obviously.
I think Illona, like, her feeling of, like, all comfort for, like, Anghel and shit is before this. And when she hears Muninn, like, being very distrustful, she would be like, what makes you say that? What about that fairy?
I don't trust its aura. Something about it gives me the creeps. I think these fairies probably know more than... Well, this fairy knows more than it lets on.
Alright.
Above just because I didn't specify in the recap, this particular fairy was the very first one who posited the idea that Anghel can heal the sick. Although the other fairies also, well, one of them agreed with it, the other disagreed with it.
Okay.
Okay.
I think Illona would also like question, like, isn't it great that Anghel can heal? What do you mean? This is awesome.
Muninn would shake their head, or maybe that Muninn would like they wouldn't respond in a way that kind of implies that they disagree. And then they say, like, a bit convenient though, isn't it? Like, it seems a bit too easy.
Are you jealous? Like, Illona would say playful. Yeah.
Yeah. Jealous. And then Muninn would, like, frown. Muninn would frown and, like, pull their cloak, like, closer to them or to their mouth, and they would say, like, I'm not jealous. Why would I be jealous of that? Like, I would be... the praise of these people mean nothing to me.
Illona would, like, playfully punch Muninn's arm and be like, okay.
Muninn would do a little, like, brush of the shoulder kind of thing and be like to get, like, any well, not saying that Illona's got germs. I'm just saying Muninn is a bit self-conscious, so they would, like, brush their shoulder or whatever. And just like, and they might say, like, how did they might say, like, oh, we need to know what kind of, maybe this is a bit too meta, but I do think Muninn knows this. Muninn would say, I don't, like I said, I don't trust this whole situation. It seems a bit too Prince Charming. I think we need to keep an eye on those ones. And then Muninn would point in the middle of the fairies, but if, like, let's say the suspicious one is in the middle, they would point to that one almost. Does that make sense?
Sure. Well, they're a bit far away and they're small, so maybe it's difficult to indicate a specific one, but sure.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Muninn would ask, like, aren't you going to cover your face?
Oh yeah. Illona would, like, I don't know if she has anything to do that, but otherwise just take her cloak as well, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Just to clarify a little bit on the, like, bad air / miasma theory of medicine, covering your face in this context makes sense, but touching, like, sick people or things touched by sick people, most, like, medical professionals don't think that spreads disease. They're wrong, but bad air doesn't transmit to touch as far as medical science is concerned, if that makes sense.
Alright.
In that case, I might retcon and just say Muninn dusted their shoulder because, right, out of protest in general. As opposed to, like, a...
Or maybe they find Illona icky, I don't know. Of the like NPCs who are near you, there's the priest of the village who is still staring in shock and dismay and genuinely seems at a loss for what's going on. And Ophelia and her little retinue will, I guess, approach the two of you. Her looking still very, very shocked, and she would ask, "What do the two of you think?" Indicating this display.
Right. Unless Illona would like to go first. I think Muninn would look. Sorry, go on.
No, I don't want to go first.
Okay. I think Muninn would like sigh, and they would say, I just don't trust this situation. The Anghel's been praised for this heroism before, but this, I mean, I have reason to.
Has he healed the sick before?
He hasn't. I'm pretty sure we've. Sorry.
I'll roll her sneaky because she's like reacting in a way, but trying to mask it.
Can I also?
You can roll. You can roll careful to try to determine.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna do that.
Oblivious.
I'm gonna. There we go.
Muninn, you tie and overcome means success at a negative cost or failure. Your choice.
Okay, I would like to succeed at a negative cost, please.
Fuck, now I need to think of the negative cost. But I'll tell you your success first. Ophelia looks relieved as when Muninn says that this is the first time that Anghel has displayed this like healing power.
Yeah. Interesting.
Need to think of the negative costs.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I know the negative cost. Okay, yeah. I will not tell you yet.
Oh no. Muninn would ask, like, you seem relieved.
Well, the current political climate is tense, to say the least. It wouldn't do to have other people competing for the throne at this point. Well, not that there aren't always hundreds of people pretenders and asking for the throne, but
I understand.
You okay, Deli?
Yeah.
You sound much louder and like there's some background noise.
Oh, okay. 1 second.
And she'll continue. Well, fortunately, handicapped people aren't allowed to become the prince, but she looks concerned. There have been exceptions. Never mutes, though.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Above board, if Anghel were to listen to this conversation, that is something that he would be aware of too. Like in the tradition of his people, like persons who are obviously disfigured in some way are not permitted to become the princes. There have been exceptions, but it's mostly like, well, I have a big enough army to like become prince no matter what you say, basically.
I see. Well, I don't think Anga's really listening to this.
You're far away. You can't if you want to.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm back, by the way. Am I still loud?
Yeah, but I can adjust your volume. At least the background noise is gone.
How weird. Okay, sorry about
that. Have you heard what Ophelia said?
I didn't. I heard her say, we need to be careful of Anghel. Sort of.
She basically sort of idly said that people who are like visibly disfigured or display or like have a obvious handicap usually aren't allowed to become the prince anyway, though there have been exceptions in history.
Okay.
She will add, never mutes though. Kind of hard to influence politics when you can't even speak to a person in front of you.
I suppose that's true, but royal interpreters probably wouldn't be very expensive to hire.
She looks at you strangely, not strangely, but with a bemused expression, says, "The wonders of Eastlander science will never cease to amaze me."
I think Muninn would seem pleased about that.
There's no Eastlander science that gives people the ability to speak again. She's gassing you up.
Yeah. Muninn would still seem pleased. They would because I was thinking, oh, she sounds sarcastic there, but then Muninn would Muninn would still take it maybe as a compliment, or maybe Muninn would seem pleased because they're riling her up almost, maybe. But Muninn would say Anghel, this sort of thing, and Muninn would wave their hand in the direction of Anghel. The healing thing, we've never seen Anghel do this before, but I don't think this has anything to do with him.
Explain.
In fact, well, I'm almost certain that it has nothing to do with him. So, I believe...
Once again, she looks... Because you already rolled for this. She looks a little relieved, but also apprehensive. Because it's that apprehension of blah, 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 but,
Yes, yeah, definitely. Muninn would say, I believe this is to do with... And then Muninn would, sign to Illona saying Acacius.
Illona would kind of try not to gasp and half fail, I guess.
It's so funny. I just want to say it's so funny that the sign language became this private language between people who don't have to use it. It's kind of funny.
It's so convenient.
It's convenient, yeah.
Definitely. It is, and I feel like we've gotten out of so much trouble by doing it.
Definitely.
I think Ophelia will quip, "It's rude to whisper when you're right in front of someone," indicating your little sign language display.
Yeah. Muninn would sign, "I'm not whispering."
She says it with a smile, sort of almost as a joke, but she is making a snide comment about it.
Yeah.
Illona would think to herself, well, you're rude. But she wouldn't say.
Yes, she is above board.
Muninn would say, either way, I feel like we need to... Either way, we need to keep Anghel safe. I don't care how many, how do I put it?
From what?
Muninn would say, huh?
From what? Safe from what?
And then Muninn would, point to the fairies again. From those things. Have you ever seen one of those before?
Of course not.
Exactly. Let him have his fun. Muninn would say, let him have his fun for now, but I think we should keep an eye on him.
All right. Illona squints at the fairies, kind of, but not to make eye contact with them. But still, yeah, I'm watching you.
Yeah.
Well then, let's join the celebration and try to perhaps keep moving.
Agreed.
Do the two of you proceed to do so?
Yep.
Yes.
Meanwhile, on the Anghel front, it would have just been acclamation and singing your praises and calling out Anghel's name. Is there anything you'd like to contribute to that Show&Tell from Anghel's perspective? Always Thirsty and the horse are beaming proudly at you, just for context.
Where do they stand that he can see them? Or are they just
They're
in the crowd.
not. They're like following the crowd. Basically, they want to stay close to you, but they don't want to get in between you and the adulation of the people. If that makes sense. So they're nearby. They're nearby and they're visible, and you can talk to them, but they are making way for the people to praise you.
Yeah, I don't know if Anghel has a single coherent thought. Where are we heading, by the way? Are
Into
we
the village.
moving?
Into the village.
Into the village. Yeah. So, I was thinking about the fact that, Anghel intended to go to the other village to check out, the argument and stuff. But I think it totally fled his mind at this point.
Understandable.
So we're gonna have to give up on that.
One of the fairies, specifically the one who offered you the quest for the sword, sort of flies in front of the crowd, in front of you, Anghel, and says, "Everyone, this calls for a celebration. Let's head to the local tavern." And the people start cheering, and the other fairies say, "Yes, a party," and they would start taking you to the tavern to celebrate.
Oh boy.
I think Illona would see this and say like, "Oh, we do not want drunk Anghel. We need to intervene."
Yes. Definitely. That boy needs to learn how to handle this drink.
Do you say that in earshot of Ophelia or just to Muninn?
In earshot.
Well, Ashen said it, not you.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think I would think about Ophelia with that. She can hear if you want to.
Is he bad with the drink? What do you mean? She would ask.
Well, inexperienced.
Hmm.
It's
I see. Says nothing more.
What is she gonna do with that? I'm scared.
she's gonna feed you alcohol.
Yeah. I'm a bit suspect. I think someone needs to get him down from there before he can't get back down.
Ophelia sighs and says, "Well, it is noon. I suppose it's reasonable to stop for lunch. Why not take advantage of these people's hospitality?"
When you would keep their cloth over their mouth and just say like, I'm fine with what I've packed.
Why are you hiding your face? Do they know you here? About which is not knowledgeable of like the miasma theory of medicine, so
Okay. Judging by her saying that, Muninn would say, "Oh, I just don't like the smell of plague. It smells of death."
Well, there won't be much of a smell of plague anymore, it seems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, convenient. I think Muninn would say it like that too. They would go like, "Yeah, I feel like Muninn would, as time goes on, I feel like Muninn would like feel like they want to take a bath or something.
What, your once-a-year bath wasn't enough?
Yeah. Oh shit.
You took a bath yesterday. That's a new record for you.
As hilarious as that is, Muninn would say, I don't keep to schedules such as yours.
Ophelia isn't like chiding you of your bath schedule. That was me, the DM.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it was.
Did Ophelia not say that?
No, of course she didn't. She doesn't know your bathing habits, nor does she particularly care. That wasn't just me.
I thought she was saying that Muninn was stinky, but yeah, that's funny. My my yearly bath.
Shall we join the celebration then? Says Ophelia.
I guess we shall.
If we must.
Anghel, you are brought into the tavern, which is more or less like similarly to your home village's tavern. Not like a dedicated establishment, but rather a particularly wealthy peasant's house that has been like partly converted to a tavern. And you are seated at the highest honor chair, for lack of a better term, aka the one that still has all four legs intact.
Damn.
As people continue singing, and they haphazardly rush behind the bar to get you drinks and food, and not just for you but for everyone as well, completely ignoring the like typical sort of procedure that the like tavern keeper is the one who is supposed to give drinks and food, but they don't care. This is a massive celebration that concerns the entire village. It's not a business, so it's a very celebratory mood, and drinks are poured, food is brought. Oisversti and the horse smile proudly. Ophelia, Hakim, and Rebab enter. Muninn and Illona I don't know what they do.
I feel like Muninn would walk into, like,
I feel
followed
like-
by. Sorry.
Before we enter, I think Illona would try to grab Muninn aside and, like, not near shot of Ophelia, say that
Okay.
I think we should make this quick. This was like the fairy's idea, right? So if what you're saying is true, then we should get a quick into this. Let's just grab him and go out again.
I couldn't agree more. Whatever I don't want Anghel taking a sip of whatever they're going to give him.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
I think two of the fairies, noticing your like conspiratorial mood, specifically the sword one and the ring one, will fly in your faces and say, "Why are you standing here, you sourpusses? Come on, join the celebration." And the one with the ring offers each of you a tankard. It's surprising that she can carry both two tankards.
Yeah, that is surprising. Little things. I think Muninn would take it, but out of like, not because they want it, because like to get the fairies like, away from them, if you know what I mean.
And after you take it, they say, sit down, come on."
Unless Illona says something, Muninn would say like, "Oh, we're not going to be here for long. We have a birthday party to go to."
A birthday party? Above board?
Yeah. Muninn would be not. It's kind of
like, are you lying or misremembering? As the DM I'm asking.
Lying.
Okay, fair enough.
And you know how you fairies love birthday parties, right?
They look confused at each other. The two
Exactly.
fairies.
Yeah. Right.
Well, this is
right.
The ring fairy says, "Well, this is the birth of a new era for this village. Come on, sit."
Illona, we're incredibly late, aren't we? We have to
Yeah. We have to get going.
We have a prior arrangement.
Well, they're sitting. Points at Ophelia, Hakim, and Rebab, who have taken seats.
Muninn would sigh and say, like, I think my friends forget themselves in all the festivities. Especially that one. She's always insisting to, and Muninn would point to Ophelia. Muninn would say she's always insisting to keep it going on the road. So we'll be off.
Frumi, get them some drinks too. The ring fairy says to the sword fairy, and the sword fairy says, "I don't take orders from you, but yeah, sure." She and the sword fairy flies away to get drinks for Ophelia, Hakim, and Rebab.
Can Muninn say very sneakily to the ring? Did you say the ring fairy stuck around?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can Muninn act real for a minute, and they say like, "How long have you known that one?"
Always?
Or how long is always? Did you see them come out of their flower pod?
No, but I haven't seen points at the Saddle Fairy. I haven't seen that one come out of her flower pod either, or points at a different fairy, or that one either.
No.
Yeah.
Illona doesn't gasp.
Dun, dun, dun.
Why? Are you a pervert? Do you want to? Oh, she looks offended.
The fuck?
What? No.
Basically, she's thinking you want to watch them get born.
Muninn would like gag, and they would say, "No, that's what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?"
They probably throw the. I'm a bit nervous to do this. They would throw the drink on the floor and just say like, "Look, we have to go. We're not going to be like, I don't want to mess around with this waste of time any longer."
She is taken aback by your violent gesture and says, "Well, fine, go then. It's not like we want you party poopers here anyway."
Party poopers.
Oh, that's cute.
I think your gesture has drawn the attention of Ophelia and company. Up to Anghel if it's drawn the attention of Anghel too, but most of the villagers are too busy celebrating. Ophelia gives no indication that she's gonna get up from her seat.
Okay. We would look to Illona and just say like, "What do you like?" As in like come on, back me up.
Illona, yeah, we need to get Anghel and start scooting through the crowds, I guess. Get Anghel.
You start scooting through the crowds, and the ring fairy follows you and says, "Party pooper, party pooper, party pooper." Basically a heckler.
Yeah.
Is it still a thing back then to flip the bird?
Yeah.
Yeah, Illona would flip the bird.
She gasps, shocked. Nobody has ever flipped the bird to a fairy before.
Fuck yeah, I'm the first. Fuck yeah,
God.
the power.
Yeah.
You would flip another one. Let's go.
Yo, we would be shocked and oh my god, oh gods.
The other fairies also stare. All of them stare in shock at this absurdly vulgar gesture.
Yeah. Illona would continue scooting, ignoring them.
Muninn would scoot too, I think.
Scoot, scoot.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to roll. I think you are able to make your way through the crowd. I'll roll a sneaky. I will not tell you who is making the sneaky roll, but you may feel free to oppose. Anyone, may feel free to oppose.
Careful. Nah.
I will oppose. 3.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
But as for Anghel, I think some of the villagers would have brought you a plate of food and some drink. Above board wine is the drink, and the food would be. Well, this is a celebration. They've brought out actual meat for you, not just vegetables and cereals.
Anghel definitely partakes.
As for the type of meat, let's say beef, because that's expensive.
I think Muninn would Muninn would be a little bit surprised at that, and maybe they would let their guard down a little bit, and just be like, "Oh, that looks good." Muninn would wonder though, and they would look around and they said they would think "Hang on a minute, where did that cow come from? Where did there's no cows here? I think, right, or not?"
Give me a careful to see if you remember seeing any cows or
Okay. Only a 2.
Hard to tell. I
Okay.
mean, it's not impossible that this village might have cattle. You don't remember seeing any, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
That makes sense. Okay.
It is definitely like a rare treat, though.
Okay. Muninn would look to Illona and say, like, one rib and let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, make it 2 ribs. 2 ribs each and we'll bounce.
Illona would like roll her eyes and like point at the wine. You see that? We need to hurry. Bring rib. Bring as many as you can, but like let's eat on the road, okay?
Right. Yeah, of course. Of course. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
And then like Muninn would like make their way.
You're able to like make your way through the crowd, and I think you'd be able to reach Anghel. It's just that like, keep in mind while you're talking, there's still a constant swarm of people like bringing food or removing like empty plates or just like partying and like maybe hugging Anghel or like just touching him as if he were a holy relic or whatever.
Yeah. Angel's going full spirited away with the parents scene. Like eating all that food and stuff.
That's a visual for sure.
What?
Yeah.
No, really? Is that like your picture?
That was the first thing that came to
Maybe.
mind. Like, Angel's gonna be like magicked into a pig or something.
Oh no.
I think Muninn would like run, or like not run, but they would like make haste and just say like, oh, this beef, it's really tender, like really tender looking, and they would like go to grab some.
This other roll that I made is a different sneaky roll. But
Ooh.
I will spend a fate point to re-roll it though.
Okay.
no.
Oh no, we're fucked.
Okay.
Oh no. Whatever's happening, we're like totally oblivious.
Yeah, what's happening, damn it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even trying with Angel. He's like completely not paying attention.
Yeah.
Sure.
Fully immersed in there.
Carry on.
No, that was it. Fully immersed in there. As in,
No,
like...
carry on with the scene, not the commentary
right.
regarding the roll.
Oh, okay. The Muninn would say like, "Oh, look at this, Illona. This will fit nicely in my bag."
A villager shoves a tankard in your face, Muninn.
Could I? I don't know if you want me to roll. Could I quickly like parry it out of the way so like I grab it and then turn and then throw it? Like, oh no, thank you, like that.
Wait, so what's your intention?
So the guy is shoving a tankard in my face.
Sure.
I would like to grab it, turn, and throw it with the same momentum as the guy like giving it to me.
Throw it at what?
Just the crowd, I guess, or like, yeah, any sort of space. Muninn wouldn't be thinking.
This is how a bar fight begins.
Well, I don't think you need to roll because he's offering it to you,
Okay.
and you can do whatever you want with it once you have it. But
Okay.
what's your intention with this? Because you definitely get everyone's attention when you throw the tankard, and the celebration and music momentarily stops.
I did it, or Muninn did it to keep them off. Keep their hands off any kind of drink or tankard. So they're not like trying to swill someone. They're just trying to like keep their hands free. If you know what I'm saying. Does that make sense?
No, but carry on.
Okay. They don't want the tankard, so they're getting rid of it basically.
Yeah, but you didn't have to throw it. But okay. Anyway, so okay. Your excessively violent gesture has garnered the attention of everyone as they stare in shock at you, and one of the villagers says, "What's your problem?"
My problem, we're late for a birthday party.
This is the birthday party, says another villager.
What? No, this... Can't you see... And they would point to Anghel. They would say, can't you see your
This is another
disturbing
sneaky
him?
roll, what I just rolled.
Oh, no. Can
I will mention it by a different person, though.
Okay.
Oh, I also wanted
This-
her.
This isn't good.
Oh,
This
Carry
is
on.
good. Okay. Muninn would say, can't you see you're disturbing him? You're scaring him. He's only a lad.
and this is a sneaky roll, you feel Rebob's strong hand on your shoulder pushing you down into the seat. Sit down and enjoy the celebration. Rebob says to you, Muninn.
Muninn would like, because they like try to resist, but sit.
If you want, we can make contested forcefuls, but I don't think it's mathematically possible for you to win.
Yeah, that's fine. I just mean like narratively they try and resist, but as they sit down, they would probably like bat Rebob's hand away if he hasn't already like moved it.
Yeah, Rebob allows you to bat his hand away once you are sat down, but he does not leave your presence.
Okay. In that case, Muninn would just sit tight and like keep a close eye on everyone.
Party pooper, says a fairy to you. Party pooper, says the other fairy.
Muninn would.
The villagers grumble.
Yeah.
The sword fairy says, "Oh, come on! Even if it's a party pooper, they're allowed to have a drink. It's the villagers' special day." The villagers reluctantly agree and go to bring you another tankard.
Okay.
Damn, service.
That is good service. Muninn would take the tankard. They wouldn't sip it or anything. They would just close one.
Also bring tankards for Illona, Rebob, and Anghel.
Okay.
I think
Muninn...
during this whole thing, Illona is still trying to get to Anghel.
Are they close by now?
Yeah, I think I think you guys are at the same table pretty much.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
It's not
Illona
that
would,
big
like-
of an establishment.
Yeah.
She would like try to whisper to Anghel, like go behind and whisper in his ear, like, "I'm so sorry about this, but we have some bad vibes, and I think we need to leave."
I thought you said bad wipes. Like what?
Yeah, bad vibes, dude.
Yeah. These won't clean anything.
Don't be party
Anghel-
poopers, says one probably the ring fairy.
I think Anghel he kind of blinks at her like he's not. I think he's already kind of partaken.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
Do you take a sip of like this newest drink or like the beef in front of you or?
I don't know what to choose.
It's not
the newest thing.
It's not necessarily an either or, but sure. The newest thing would be the drink.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Can Muninn like close, because the fairies like said party pooper. Could Muninn like close one of their eyes, drag down their cheek, like below your eye, and then like stick their tongue out?
Drag down your cheek below your eye. What does that even mean?
It's like the silly face you make when you're taunting someone, right?
Yeah. Especially
when
like.
you pull it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Especially
Okay.
like
Kinda.
anime,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. You do that. The fairies gasp at this excessive rudeness that they've never experienced before, and whichever fairy you did that to does it back to you.
This is so funny, just like provoking fairies.
Yeah. Muninn would say, the last time someone with one eye, like they would say something like, the last time with one eye like messed like with me, they lost their only eye. Or they would say something like that. I feel like I'm too plagued IRL to think of anything. But they would say something like that.
All the fairies have two eyes above board. I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's because the gesture. Because I did the gesture to be like...
fair enough. Fair enough.
Like, oh yeah, watch out. Because look what happened to Good Eye.
What
kind of thing. Like a threat,
What's with you party pooper?
Muninn would poop themselves.
Again.
Yeah, again! They wouldn't do that.
No.
They wouldn't do that. I promise they don't do that this time.
This is like escalating so fast.
Yeah. But they would like huff, and then like if there's like meat in front of them, they would like take a bite.
Show&Tell may get a forceful from you.
Sure. What did I get?
You succeeded.
Thank God.
Carry on.
Okay. Muninn would look to Illona to be like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? I thought we had this.
Illona would like give a look like, let's just go. Let's just hurry out of here.
What, and leave without Anghel? Like, as insufferable as he's been, we can't just leave him.
Illona
He's
would
so
like
touched.
Illona would like try to like, what's it called in English? Tug it, Anghel
Yeah.
shirt. Yeah.
Hmm?
And be like, Anghel, like with kind of panic in her voice, like we need to go.
Another tanker is brought before Anghel.
Anghel
Xander?
tries to. I guess he tries to kind of sign go where or something, but he's kind of distracted when the new tanker arrives, I guess.
May I get
Illona would like whisper emergency.
May I get another forceful from Anghel?
Yes.
There's. You're feeling a bit dizzy. It's probably just. You're still young. You're not used to drinking. Nothing to worry about.
Angel's not worried.
I am.
Shit. Illona would like try to say emergency. We gotta go.
The villagers erupt into a brand new song they are coming up with on the spot about Anghel. It's very, very sloppy as the lyrics don't rhyme. They repeat themselves. Often they yell over each other, but the general good mood is like pervading the atmosphere.
Yeah. This isn't good.
Angel claps the table, maybe.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you join in, at least symbolically. Although you find it like difficult to know when to clap because the villagers can't seem to agree on a rhythm among themselves. But the like general good mood is entertainment enough.
I mean, Angel doesn't have any sense of rhythm at this point either. It's fine.
I think Illona would like reach a point of annoyance that she like would slam the table and like look into Angel's eyes and be like, "You disappoint me," and then storm out. Probably like trying to bring Muninn with as well.
Party pooper, says Fairy after Illona as she storms out.
Slipping up the ferry, yeah. Again.
More startled gasps. You see a tankard fly by you, probably not thrown by a fairy, but you can never be sure.
Can I roll a careful to know who threw it?
Sure, give me a careful. It will not be a difficult roll. A random villager.
Random villager. I'll get you next time.
Anghel, can I get another forceful from you? Ooh, that was a nasty burp.
Oh no.
Your tummy starts hurting.
Oh. Then maybe if that happens, then I guess maybe he kind of, looks at the drink he's holding right now and he kind of pushes it away. A little bit.
Sure. The villagers shove a different one in front of you. And then one of them says, "It's wine from my winery. You'll definitely like this one. Not like Maria's wine. I know her wine's shit. You're shit." And they start arguing.
What? Sorry.
I was just saying I love Rimlen NPCs.
I think Anghel, like, how bad is the bellyache?
Give me a careful. Something's very, very wrong.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's
Then I guess
catching
he holds his stomach, like he realizes this, and then he kind of tries to stand up.
Well, let's see. Give me a forceful. Yeah, you're able to stand up, no issues, but you realize you've eaten or drunk something that definitely did not agree with you. Perhaps it was set intentionally not to agree with you, so to say.
Yeah, but does Anghel think that?
I'm saying that based on the previous careful roll that you made.
Oh, okay. So he realized that. Nice. Then I guess he kind of pushes away from the table. And
One of the fairies comes up to you, probably the sword one with a napkin to dab at your mouth.
Anghel tries to kind of wave her away, kind of clumsily. But, and he tries to make his way through the crowd. I'm assuming it's really crowded.
Yeah, they're all crowding you, yeah.
So he's trying to make his way through. And he's holding his stomach.
Well, come on, my wine's the best one. No, he likes my wine. You're forgetting your beef. Or maybe he just needs a piss. This is all different people who are saying these things.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Anghel tries to push his way through. I don't know if he succeeds, but he's trying.
Give me a forceful pull, not be a difficult roll. Because they see you as a hero there. Yeah, you push your way through, no issues.
Okay, thank God. So he, I guess, gets out.
May I get another forceful from you? You may notice that the poison rolls I've been rolling have been growing stronger.
Anghel.
Fortunately, you've either succeeded or tied so far, so no negative effects will happen. But you definitely, as you reach the portal to the entrance, you stop for a moment because you definitely felt that one, almost like a kick in your stomach. Something's very, very wrong, and it's gonna get worse.
Does he want to puke, or does it what does it feel like?
Like it's difficult to breathe, and
oh wow.
And that you've definitely, and almost like you've eaten something bad, but you don't feel the urge to puke yet.
Okay, so I'm just kind of imagining it as him feeling kind of feverish. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so he tries to get fresh air, I guess. That's what he thinks will help.
Sure. You get some fresh air. Is Ashen back with us? Suppose not.
Doesn't seem so.
Yeah.
What has Muninn been doing?
I think Muninn, not to retroactively get involved, but I think Muninn would yeah, I don't know if it's retroactive. Muninn would notice, well, I hope they would notice as soon as Anghel gets up. And they would try and get up too, and they would try and walk towards Anghel or shuffle towards him to help him out.
Anghel seems agitated.
Yeah.
Feel free to give me a careful to determine what's wrong.
Okay. Oh, I guess that's true because I don't technically know what's up. Oh shit. So I just know something's wrong, or
probably needs to take a piss.
Okay. Muninn would roll their eyes and they would say doesn't get up for danger, but gets up when he needs a piss or whatever. They wouldn't say that, but they would probably think it or something.
At least they don't piss their pants.
Oh,
Boom, boom,
you got me. So they would walk towards Anghel and see if they can call to him and say Anghel, wait for me. Where are you going?
Wait, did they catch up to Anghel, or they just
up to the two of you?
Yeah, I would like to catch up, but it's up to you. I guess in terms of,
I guess Anghel doesn't go very far. He just kind of, manages to get out, and then he maybe even like kind of slumps against the wall or something.
Okay.
I think.
Or maybe he doesn't. Muninn, you think maybe he doesn't need to piss. Maybe he needs the different kind of business.
Yeah, definitely. Welcome back, Ashen.
Welcome back, Ashen. Angel's probably poisoned. Muninn doesn't realize that.
Oh
Yeah.
no! What a
I-
surprise!
Yeah. Could Muninn like look to see Angel's like any signs of like sickness, like pale skin kind of thing?
Give me another careful.
Okay. With my eyes or no?
Sure.
Okay. 7.
Yeah, he definitely seems pale and that he's sweating, but you've also seen that with people who like have like a sudden surge of, diarrhea,
Yeah.
so it's not unexpected.
Yeah, they should know.
I,
So
di- I didn't mean Yuka, but general, like you're a student, you've partied, let's say.
Yeah. Oh my god. Definitely. So Muninn would like pat Angel's back like gently, maybe in like a sibling kind of way, if Angel would accept it, and just be like,
I think
there."
Anghel. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I was just gonna say like, oh, there, or whatever.
Okay, so I think Anghel actually like kind of when he feels it, maybe he kind of turns around, like actually, like not just accepts it, he like turns to you and he kind of looks pleadingly, kind of like.
Can
like
I get
something
another
wrong.
forceful from you?
Oh.
Yes.
So he's in trouble basically.
Okay.
Oh damn.
You feel another like another shortness of breath coming, but you manage to like hold yourself together. But you feel your symptoms getting worse. Where's Illona
Yeah.
in all this? Because this is happening outside.
Is it outside?
Yeah, I forgot to mention this. Anghel rushed outside, Muninn went after him.
Yes.
Oh. Illona would first like feel like kind of happy, like finally Anghel realized he listened. But then she would probably notice that, oh, it was probably not me he listened to, something that's wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, feel free to give me a careful to like ascertain Angel's condition.
Oh, bam!
Yeah, something's wrong. Something's definitely wrong. Muninn seems weirdly unconcerned about what Angel's going through, but you can tell something's definitely wrong. Maybe something sparks your memory, because, your former nobility, you've seen like the kind of political shenanigans happen. You're reminded of that time the king's second cousin twice removed was poisoned.
I think Illona would like rush forward to Anghel, sorry Anghel, and put like her fingers in his throat in order to make him puke.
Ooh. Okay.
Good one.
May I get your clever, but I'll oppose with the poison's forceful.
Shabam! Hey!
Oh,
Hi!
tie. I guess we'll turn this into actual combat.
Oh! Me versus
Oh
poison.
wow. I was actually thinking, I don't know if like to actually do this, but that Anghel might be alarmed and kind of like, kind of, I don't know, fling out his arms or something. Like, and I don't know how, what that means in terms of anything, but like it's a little, I think,
Stop that, isn't it?
yeah, to suddenly have someone shove something out your throat. Especially when you're feeling really bad.
Understandable. First things first, can I get, because of what just happened, Illona, you get an advantage. Do you have a name for your advantage?
Poison Master.
Poison Master.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
As for like the initiative order, the poison has been allowed to develop to a +5. With each turn that passes, the poison will get stronger by another +1. So it's also a race against time.
Dang.
Because it's at a +5, technically it will go first in the combat order at this point. So Anghel, how do you resist the poison's effects? We've been defaulting to your forceful, but but this is your opportunity if you want to try something else.
No, I would stick with forceful. But I need to think how. I guess he kind of.
It's just like trying to like keep breathing because the poison's trying to suffocate you, basically.
Oh fuck. Okay, so he tries to breathe forcefully through the blockage or whatever.
Please give me a forceful. Tie means the poison gets an advantage. Obstructed breathing. Illona's turn. While Illona thinks, let me see if I have a better musical theme for this encounter.
Yeah, I think Illona would just continue trying to make Anghel puke while saying, like, let me help you. You need to get this out.
Sounds... Well, in terms of game mechanics, is this an assist, an advantage, an attack against the poison?
Attack.
Okay, sounds like a, I guess, flashy attack or careful? Your choice from the way you described it.
I feel careful because I'm not very flashy.
Sure.
Hey!
A 0 to a 6. Okay, the poison gets another advantage. Anghel, as Illona tries to encourage you, are you losing your hearing?
What the fuck?
He's already mute. Leave the boy alone.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't have that many faculties.
Yeah.
Something's very, very wrong. Muninn's turn.
Okay, this might be either stupid or clever. So Muninn would like think for a minute, and they would probably take like the hand that Anghel was healing other people with, and then like putting it against their like general like stomach or like whatever, just to say like, oh, heal yourself, like sort of thing. Obviously, Muninn knows that it's a Cassius, but yeah.
In terms of game mechanics, how would this be? What would this be?
Good question.
Like, is it an assist, an advantage, or an attack?
Potentially an attack.
Sounds flashy. I can see an argument for clever, but I'd like to hear more from you as to why it would be clever, given the fact that you know that Anghel's healing power isn't his own.
Okay. So, obviously, Muninn knows that in theory this won't do anything, but especially in front of, because I assume we're in eye shot of everything, or everyone. Right?
For the moment, no. For the moment, you're the only ones outside, though other people may go outside as the encounter progresses.
Well, my logic is that if a Cassius saves Anghel through this divine act, which in reality, that's the reality for someone looking onward or whatever, it looks like Anghel just healed himself, and that would convince the people even more that Anghel, he's just been poisoned, he must be, and he healed himself, he must be divine or something.
Yeah, all right. You've convinced me of your clever approach.
Okay.
And this is an attack, correct?
Yes.
Then please draw me a clever.
Okay.
Tie means you get an advantage.
Okay, not bad. Could I get or could I call it divine intervention?
Yeah, makes sense. Thank you, Deli. Anghel's turn.
Okay, I just want to say that narratively, I'm just starting to cry. As for what he actually does, I don't know. I feel like he's really out of sorts. I don't know if you can really wage an attack. But,
Well, what Anghel does narratively and what Anghel does in terms of game mechanics, the game mechanic side is more you Show&Tell deciding, not Anghel deciding, if that makes sense.
Okay, I just need to find a way. I mean, I guess it could also be an attack, him trying to breathe. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sounds like careful or forceful attack, your choice.
Forceful.
Wow, the poison got a 9.
What the hell?
Jeez.
It gets an
I mean,
advantage.
it makes sense, but because if he's crying, then he's making it harder for himself to breathe, I think.
Yeah.
Too.
Poor lad.
And speaking of, as its turn comes up, the poison becomes stronger, and it tries. Well, it's not conscious, but you know what I mean. It tries to choke the life out of you. How do you defend yourself?
By trying to force himself to calm down.
Also, please.
Okay.
Tie means it gets an advantage.
Damn it.
I'm gonna spend one of the advantages because I think damage should be happening at this point. How do you take 2 points of damage?
I guess. Oh wait, do I get any pluses for anything or?
The poison is not an evil or nice person, and it's not magical, so you get no pluses.
Oh, that's so sad. Okay.
Although it's good that we've established that it's not magical. That definitely raised some questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So okay, so what did we say?
2 damage.
Yeah, 2 stress.
Okay. Illona's turn. As Anghel is clearly struggling to breathe.
I'm thinking. So, since it seems like Anghel's kind of resisting the treatment, I think Illona would try to do it. Probably quicker, like trying to make without there being time for like a reaction of pushing Illona away or something. Trying to make him puke, attack.
Like, I don't know, karate chopping his neck or something? What are you?
Yeah.
That will help him breathe. That's for sure.
Maybe not karate chopping in the neck when you say it like that, but
I don't know, the esophagus or something, I don't know.
yeah, like the diaphragm or something, just like trying to make a little puke reaction happen.
Okay, forceful or quick, I would... is this an attack, an advantage?
Attack.
Okay, let's see it.
I'm gonna go with quick because forceful is not what I'm known for.
Poison got a 7, you got a 4. All you do is make it harder for Anghel to breathe.
Oh.
Can I use... Wait, can I use some fate points to gain it up?
You also have your Poison Master advantage.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I kind of want to... It won't be enough if I do it one time, right? That's a 6.
You may try, if you reroll and get an 8, which is a critical success, you may fail. But, so again, if you spend fate points or advantages, you either reroll or give yourself +2. But 6 to a 7 would...
Yeah.
The only thing it would do is the poison would not get another advantage.
I'm not gonna reroll, but... Okay, question for Muninn here.
Yeah.
Could I use the advantage to get like some sort of damage to the thing?
I would sorry, I'm a bit far early. I would happily say yes. Do you think it would make sense in terms of what you're doing?
Like the divine intervention?
Yeah, and I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I'm just
Um,
saying like
In terms of narrative, I would require a bit of a justification from, I guess, Delhi, but I can see it happening. I'm not opposed to it.
okay,
It's just an idea. I don't
yeah.
know. What do you think is the best way to go? Should I just undo the advantage of the thing by undoing my own advantage?
Potentially, and then if you use my advantage, you get +2, right, or not?
Yeah, because then I would have 8.
Yes. I'd say go for it. In terms of justification, I guess Anghel is still, well, Muninn is still forcing Anghel to try and divinely intervene. So maybe your intervention is additionally divine.
You're stretching
Maybe?
it.
Yeah. How can I twist this? I'm not sure if I can, to be honest.
I'm open to you twisting it, but twist it well.
Yes, yeah. I guess Muninn is trying to get Anghel to divinely intervene, and Illona is helping. So that's like helping the intervention, maybe?
Okay, it's a stretch, but sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like helping the whole thing with Cassius trying
Well,
to heal Anghel. and stuff.
Yeah.
This would mean you would deal 1 damage to the poison.
1 damage. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh, feels good.
As Angel, Illona like hits you in the trachea or the esophagus or whatever quicker than you can react, and it hurts, but for the moment you can breathe again.
Woo.
Wait, so there's no puking?
Not yet.
Okay.
Munin's turn.
Okay. Could I do the same thing as last time? And Muninn would say, like, Cassius, you know why I'm doing this, like, to imply, in their head they would say this, to imply, like, you know, if you want to keep up your facade with these villages, you got to keep Anghel alive. On that note,
Clever child, he replies in your mind.
Hell yeah. On that note, would this count as being learned? Because Muninn had to be learned to figure that out in the first place. The whole thing that Anghel isn't actually divine, or not. If not, that's okay. Obviously, it's a bit of a stretch.
My verdict depends, like, on whether I allowed you to use your stunt when you discovered that the first time, and to be completely honest, I don't remember. So in fairness sake, I'm gonna roll D2. A 1 is yes, a 2 is no. Okay?
Okay.
The answer is yes, apparently.
Okay, hell yeah. I apologize if that retroactively, like, does anything.
Not really.
Okay, good.
It may save Angel's life. Well, let's see it.
Okay, cool. So I've got a 6.
A 6 to the poison 7.
Could
You, I guess, Cassius would say in your mind, this poison is not of my making. My aid would be much more, what's the word? Potent if I had a suitable sacrifice.
Oh damn.
Of course.
Okay.
Feel free to go hunt a wolf while Angel's dying.
Yes, yeah.
Maybe you can make do with one of the villagers' dogs. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, rest in peace. I guess narratively, Muninn would scream like, "Ah, damn it!" like this, and they would like get their hands off of Anghel, and they would like contemplate for now. Obviously, narratively, that would be it, right? Because I can't run off yet.
I mean, you can. It's just you won't get very far, if that makes sense. You do see like some of the like villagers like poking their head out, like, "Oh, what's going on?"
Okay. I guess in that case, Muninn would like stand there and mutter to themselves like, "Oh, come on, think," like that. Like, What can I do? What can I do?
Angel's turn.
Okay, maybe at this point, Anghel maybe caught on to what Illona was trying to do, so maybe he tries to make himself puke.
Give me a clever or forceful. I'm guessing this is an attack.
Yes. I don't know though. I feel like maybe.
The poison got a 5. You got a 4.
Damn it. Maybe I'll use something. I guess a fate point, but then I have to think how.
You also have your guessing game advantages.
Yeah, but I don't remember what that was about.
About our little offline guessing game that you won twice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's use them.
Which one are you using? Well, not which one. How many are you using?
I guess 2. Let's go with 2.
Okay, so you would deal 3 damage to the poison. As you follow Illona's example, and you feel like, your stomach begin to turn, and you feel that you're on the right track. You're not there yet with the puking, but you're on the right track, let's say.
Okay.
That was your turn. Poison's turn. Once again, it becomes stronger, and once again attempts to choke the life out of you. How do you defend yourself?
Very forcefully. Breathing.
May I get your forceful, please? How do you take 2 points of damage?
Wait. If I get 2 more, then what? Is it going to be an advantage for the poison?
Correct.
Damn it.
Actually, I'm gonna use one of the poison's advantages to make it 4 points of damage to you.
Damn it. Okay. It's really interesting to be in a fight where I'm just like totally losing. That sounded
Right.
No, I'm kidding.
Right.
But like that I can't even use my advantages and everything. Like all the pluses and stuff. I'm thinking, wait. 4 points of damage, that's bad. Wait a second. I don't know if I have anything that has anything to do with anything.
Well, if you can spin it, anything can be made to have to do with anything.
Words of wisdom.
While we wait for Show&Tell's verdict or like decision, how are you guys feeling so far about what's going on? Like out of character thoughts, I mean.
Yeah.
I like it. I like this combat between the poison and us. I don't know.
Yeah, I like it too. It's really like Angel's a king that's been poisoned kind of thing, like kind of a scenario.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a really weird idea. I also really love this combat, by the way.
Yeah.
The fact that his family is killed and his sister is kidnapped, and he knows that if he dies, no one will save her. So he has to live.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. So you're using a fate point to reroll or give yourself +2.
What are the odds that? Oh God, damn it!
You rolled
It's like
2 minuses and a plus, so very slightly below average. The maximum roll that you can get is a 9. The minimum is a 1.
damn it.
The poison
Should I go
curly,
for it? I
the
don't
poison curly has an 8.
If I do a +2, then that means I get 2 damage.
Yep.
So we'll be like at the 2 consequence probably.
Or level 3 stress, your choice.
Yeah. Fine, let's go with +2. I'll take the 2 consequence.
Okay. Your level 2 consequence will be winded, because this entire ordeal is tiring, understandably.
Yep.
That was the poison's turn. Illona's turn.
Good question. I feel like maybe I'll try to make like an assist for whatever Anghel is doing next.
Sure. And what would this assist consist of?
Can I do it like so openly that she's very attentive to what Anghel is doing and trying to like adapt and like enforce that?
Sounds like a careful. It's an. Are you making an assist or an advantage? My bad. An assist is Anghel gets a +1 no matter what. An advantage is creating an advantage that Anghel may use.
Yeah, maybe advantage is better because then it's like +2, right?
Yep, sure. Then it can be. It can also backfire. Your choice. It would be a careful roll, please.
Okay. My carefuls has been shit so far. I hope this one is the. That's okay.
That is sufficient. Yep. Do you have a name for your advantage? Or
Helping hand.
Okay. Helping hand. Anghel, you feel Illona's helpful presence near you. And that will be Illona's turn. Muninn?
Muninn would go back into the building, I think, if that's allowed. And then Muninn would Muninn would find the closest fairy to them, but like they would prefer to find the sword fairy.
I'll roll a d4 to see which fairy you get, okay?
Okay.
It is the sword fairy that is closest.
Okay. So Muninn would like run up to the sword fairy and say,
Party pooper, I have nothing to say to you.
So Muninn would like try and seem. Oh, I don't want to do a flashy roll though. Muninn would try and wipe the fairy, and then
Try to what?
Try to like grab the fairy like really quickly. And then if that's successful, like I'm trying to make an advantage, I think. So if that's successful, Muninn would like
It's a quick
take
roll.
the fairy. Okay, I'm gonna do
But
that.
I'll oppose with the fairy's quick, which is pretty good.
Oh,
It got a 4, you got a 2, and he says, the pervert's trying to touch me.
oh, gross. Narratively, Muninn would like scoff and say like, "What have you done to my friend? Like, he needs help."
I've done nothing. Leave me alone.
I know you're lying. You have to help
I'm not
him.
lying.
Okay. I think Muninn would
Go away,
try-
you pervert party pooper. And all the other fairies also yell out, go away, party pooper and or pervert randomly.
Okay. In that case, Muninn would like stand there, not doing anything. Assuming that they would be like trying to intimidate narratively the fairy.
In terms of game mechanics, I would consider that to have been your turn.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Angel's turn.
I guess he just continues doing what he did. I mean, forcing himself to puke or something. I don't know. I'm just trying.
Give me a force, please. The poison got an 8, you got a 5. So the poison gets an advantage.
Oh no.
As you feel its hold over your body grow stronger. Go ahead.
I can use the helping hand, right?
Yeah, to reroll or give yourself +2.
+2.
Sure. Then that would negate the poison's advantage. You would still deal no damage to it, and you do feel it growing stronger. it's above board, almost to the level, like stat-wise, of like an actual boss fight at this point.
Yeah, I mean, guys, I don't know. Angel's gonna die this rate.
Yeah. Oh, poor Anghel.
You never know.
Yeah.
And as the poison grows stronger on its turn, you just feel like a massive jolt of pain in your lungs. How do you defend yourself?
By gasping for breath, for air. I don't know.
Sure, give me a forceful. The poison got a 9.
Fuck.
I don't know what we're gonna do if this goes south.
I pressed it and it didn't do anything.
Roll20 also lagged on my end when I rolled for the poison, so I think Roll20 has some lag at the moment. But a 9 to a 4, how do you take 5 points of damage?
Oh my god. I don't know if I should like use a fate point and try to reroll and stake my life on that. If it's worse.
Above board, the poison got a 9, which is like mathematically the best possible roll you can make. So you need to like critically succeed just to match it.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, you said you don't know. Yeah, this is a bit of a tricky pickle.
I mean, if I get +2, then it will be like a 3. Okay, fine. So +2 with like the same kind of excuse from last time.
Using your fate point?
Yeah.
Sure. I think it makes sense that I use the poison's advantage to deal 5.
No! Ugh. So I can take a 1 and a 4, right?
You may.
Like 1 stress and a 4 level? Yeah, I guess that's all I'll do.
Your level 4 consequence, let me think. Short of breath, like even supposing you get rid of this poison for at least like a couple more hours, you'll have difficulty breathing because of the damage it has already done to you. Okay?
Makes sense.
While I type that in, it's Illona's turn. Ashen and Show&Tell, actually, how are you guys with time?
I'm fine.
I think I could do like another 15 minutes maybe?
Sure. Duly noted. Then it is your turn.
So wait, what's the verdict now? What's the
Anghel just got dealt a lot of damage. He's
dying.
He's looking very bad. Like he's literally gasping for breath and has this. Yeah, he looks like he's dying. You've seen above. Let's say for the sake of narrative, Illona, you've seen this look before in your former king's second cousin, twice removed as she was dying. She didn't make it.
His lips are blue.
Oh man.
It's tough, isn't it?
I feel like I wanna do an attack to the to the poison, but I'm afraid I'll just make it worse. So I think I'm gonna go for advantage.
Nothing wrong with that. Do you have anything in mind?
More of a helping hand.
Okay, then give me a careful roll for your advantage, please.
Ugh.
Anghel, you're literally struggling with your life, and Illona's presence doesn't seem comforting to you. It feels like, I don't know, your overbearing aunt at this point. You'd rather her just go away.
Can I use a fate point to make it a +2?
You may. What are you invoking?
Master of Escape, escaping death this time.
Yo.
It's a stretch.
Yo.
It's a stretch, but sure. Okay, retract what I said, Show&Tell. Illona's presence for the moment still feels reassuring, and you gain the advantage, Illona.
Get a reassuring aunt.
Yeah.
Muninn.
Okay, I got an idea. So Mooninn's gonna run out. Like the fairies are just making fun of them, so that they're instead. Mooninn's just gonna run out. To where Anghel is, and then they will. And I want to make sure I get this right. Is it possible to attack the poison, not Anghel? And I emphasize that because it sounds like I'm hurting Anghel. But could I attack the poison by holding? So I unsheath one of my daggers and I hold it in my hand. And I'm not going to cut Anghel. I'm just going to use it as almost like a knuckle duster, like the hilt of the hand, like the dagger, acts as like a bolstering kind of force, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean. It would be extremely uncomfortable for Anghel, but I would not interpret it as an attack on Anghel, the character.
Okay, so that's good. Can I also ask, because I'm using my dagger as almost like knuckle dusters, would I get a +2, or would that not count because I'm not using?
Yeah, it works. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then another thing, I can see this not applying because it's a bit of a stretch, but like, because Anghel, okay, so I'd like to use the Raven. So once per session with their dark Raven-like appearance, Muninn can disorientate someone and make them. Oh no, that's an old character sheet. 1 second. Instead of disorientating them and making them skip their turn, it makes them. It makes Muninn strike through the defenses.
Yeah, it works. It works.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah. Because I imagine narratively, like, Anghel doesn't expect it because it's so quick and everything. So I would like to, yeah. So if I do a quick, sorry.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you got a free with your stunt, and the poison cannot defend itself.
Okay.
It will, I guess, take its level 4 consequence. Does it have another choice? Not really. So what's the level 4 consequence you inflict on the poison?
Okay, Muninn.
Yeah. Maybe something like sudden vomit.
Sure. For the sake of narrative, let's say that Anghel actually starts vomiting at this point.
Yay!
But the poison's not out of the system yet, but it's a good a step in the right direction.
Okay, hell yeah. We're gonna have to take you to a medic after this, Anghel.
Oh my god.
Anghel, Muninn just like smacked you with a metal pommel right in your rib cage. What's your turn? Like,
Ouch. He just like, continues vomiting.
Oh.
yeah. Yeah, give me a forceful, please. Poison got a 6. You got a 7. Okay, you deal damage.
Yes!
Nice.
Sick.
You deal damage to the poison.
Do you want to use extra helping
Yeah.
hand?
I think I will.
Okay.
I'm using helping hand for a +2.
You also have the poison sudden vomit.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's 3 points of damage. Wow, it would be obligated to take its level 6 consequence.
Yeah.
So to avoid that, I guess it would use Anghel's Winded.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. So I'll use sudden vomit.
Okay. Just because, again, free damage would be really bad, it would use your short of breath. But even if you don't deal like the level 6 consequence, it's still good that it can't use your own consequences against you.
Yeah. I'm going to use my last fate point, I think.
Or invoking.
Oh, the same thing? That's okay, right?
You used helping hand for this roll. Yeah, you may.
Okay.
Okay, what's the level 6 consequence that you inflict on the poison. Again, for an ordinary person, this would be something crippling, like you lose a limb or something like that. What would be crippling for a poison?
That's a good question. Breath of fresh air. I don't know.
Yeah. You're not out of the woods yet, Anghel, but you definitely can start breathing again, if that makes sense.
Thank God.
Always Thirsty comes out of the inn looking concerned. Above board, would you like him to enter the combat, with the caveat that, as usual, if he enters combat, he may become a victim of it?
Yeah, I was thinking about that actually, but I just don't know how he's gonna help. I guess you could.
Encouragement is help.
Right. You could give an assist. Yeah, why not?
Okay. Always Thirsty sees what's going on and rushes to your side and says, my prince, get him some water. You know that water wouldn't be particularly helpful in this case, maybe afterwards, but not right now. But Anghel, the fact that someone is so concerned about you feels temporarily reassuring, and you get an assist.
Yay.
As for the poison, as per the rules, it gets even stronger and tries to deal the fatal blow. How does Anghel defend himself?
I don't know, he just struggles to breathe or something.
Give me a force roll, please. 2 points of damage coming your way.
Fuck.
It's lucky. You're lucky it's only 2.
I can use the 6 one. The 6 consequence.
You may. Okay.
2. Yeah, plus 2.
So the poison gets an advantage instead. Alrighty. Illona?
More assists coming from me.
Sure. Give me your careful, please.
Bam!
Bam.
Come on.
Oh, also, I'm dumb. Show&Tell, you have the assist, so the poison doesn't get the advantage at all, because you beat it by 1.
Yay!
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, Illona, once again, Anghel sees you as an overpowering aunt, not as a helpful presence.
And once again, I'll use a fate point and the same thing as last time.
Sure. Then once again, Anghel sees you for your helpful nature.
Fuck yeah.
Muninn.
I feel like Muninn might do the same thing as before, but obviously without the
Smacking
raven
Anghel
thing.
again.
Yeah, to try and get him to puke.
Obviously, your stunt of striking through defenses won't work anymore.
Yes, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Then give me a quick with your stunt applying and the poison. This is an attack, correct?
Yes. Yeah, it's an account. It's an account. It's an attack. Yeah.
Well, you got an 8 to the poison's 10.
Damn it!
Okay. Can I? Let me see. I think I know what I'm going to invoke. If that's all right. Could I use my fate point? Is skilled with small daggers.
Yeah, this definitely fits. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What are you using it for?
Just to get a +2.
That would tie it, making it so you get an advantage.
Yeah, that's fine.
You may also, if Ashen allows it, use Illona's helping hand to deal actual damage, but your choice.
Illona, is that okay?
Go for it. My hand is here, helping.
No. Oh yeah. Then I would like to use +2 with that one, please.
Okay, so that's 2 points of damage. Poison will take its level 2 stress. It's on its last metaphorical legs. So is Anghel, I imagine, as he gets repeatedly smacked in the ribcage while he's vomiting.
Oh my goodness.
I love it.
And speaking of, Anghel, it's your turn.
And so Anghel, on his last legs and lungs and everything, I guess tries to really heave as much as he can. you know.
Is this an attack against the poison?
Yes.
Sounds like a forceful one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happens. So you got a 6 to the poison's 10. It's really taking hold of your body.
Damn it. I don't have anything to use anymore, so...
And
that will be like an advantage or 2?
just one.
Poison.
Just one for the poison. And I also have 2 fate points.
Yeah, you do. Damn it. Okay.
Always thirsty. Above board, he doesn't have good stats, so I think the best thing he can do is assist Anghel.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
The horse who was stable nearby also sees this occurring. Would you like it to enter combat?
Why not? The more the merrier.
Okay. Unfortunately, it will go after the poison, though.
What does that mean?
That the poison gets to attack first.
Oh, it will go after. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna go, like, as in fight the poison or something. Okay.
I mean, in terms of game mechanics, it might. So, on the poison's turn, gets stronger once again. It's at a +10 now, as it tries to snuff Anghel's life out. How does Anghel defend himself?
Oh my goodness. Okay, this is bad. Anghel just wills all of his life force to stay on this earth. I don't know.
Can you use like the later or some shit?
No, but it's not magical.
Yeah, the poison is not magical.
I wish.
Anghel could scoop the poison out of his tummy.
Yeah.
Stop me.
You try inserting a metal bar through your esophagus.
Helping hand. No. Don't have it anymore.
Okay, so yeah,
Forceful,
I guess.
So you got a 3.
Oh my god.
You got a 3 to the poison's 10. That's enough to take you out of the fight.
It won't kill him though, will it?
Well,
never know.
my approach to these situations is to offer, especially since this situation is particularly fatal, to offer the downed person a sort of Faustian bargain.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Wait, can I be compelled or something?
You can compel yourself also.
Right, I keep forgetting that I can do that. But fuck, I don't know what you can compel yourself to do when you're dying.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be right now. It can be for later.
Right.
Anghel.
Yeah.
Because throwing up it makes you.
You have no fate points. You cannot compel Anghel.
Oh right, sorry.
Only Illona or Anghel himself may, or I can, but I think it's more interesting if I don't.
I don't know what to compel you with. If I would compel.
I'm not sure either. Well, I guess
Like, if you have the fate point, it's gonna be a reroll, right?
it's gonna be reroll. Yeah, definitely.
All right. It would be like a critical success for 10.
Anghel would need a critical success to not take any damage, but he just needs to get a 4 to not die because he has his level 3 stress and his level 6 consequence.
All right, then I will compel. I don't know what the fuck can I compel. He may have a phobia of vomiting after this.
But it needs to be an aspect, though.
Yeah, you need to rate as one of Anghel's aspects.
Well, I'm off to investigate. 1 second.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be related to the vomiting, though, right?
No, it doesn't. No. Just it has to be related to the aspects, though.
Yeah, to the aspects. Something bad.
Something bad or distracting, or It can't be something like Anghel, next time you see Maria, you're gonna give her a flower. Like, no, that's yeah.
I'm sorry, and in this case, if it's like too bad, it's just like a question. But like blind in one eye, sharp of hearing, can it be like less sharp after this? Like since it
Oh
already
yeah, I
took the
was
hearing out.
thinking something related to the hearing.
I can in terms of like my judgment as a sort of mediator between the two of you, yes, it's permissible.
In that case, that's what I compel.
Will I have to change my aspect afterwards?
So you're
Is that a
competing.
thing?
You're compelling Angel's what's the exact thing on his blind in one eye, sharp of hearing, mute.
Yeah.
Specifically the sharp of hearing part. What specifically is your compel, just for like record's sake?
That like after this, it doesn't get as sharp hearing anymore. That's like not deaf, but bit
Okay.
less sharp, you know?
Okay. I would translate it to a penalty to like careful related roles when it comes to hearing, but also just general lack of hearing and I guess it would make sense in terms of narrative for like whatever damage the poison did.
Yeah. So, but does that mean that I'll need to change the aspect
No.
accordingly? No. Okay.
It also only lasts as long as Ashen wants it to last, but I would say that it should last like at least for a little bit, not for like 5 minutes.
Sure, that's fair. I'm down for that.
Ashen, how long will it last? Or, well, actually, you don't have to decide now, but if you have a timetable now, that would be helpful.
Can it take like 2 days?
Yep, I'll make a note.
That's not so bad. I mean,
Yeah,
he's fucking dying. I was expecting it to be like really long.
Yeah, 2 days, it's like 20 sessions.
20 sessions, you said?
I'm only
Next
half.
year.
I'm only half joking.
Oh my god, okay, fair enough, fair enough. It's a big punishment then.
Good news though, Angel, you have your fate point. As death is staring you in the face, what do you do with it?
I re-roll
Invoking.
with the thing, the same thing.
Okay, let's see your reroll. Pray for a critical failure.
No, please, God. No! I can't believe it. Oh my god, that's just not funny.
Wow. Okay. Any last words?
No!
Or
Wait, I can compel myself, can I?
yes, of course you may, but yeah, let's hear it.
Oh shit. Ooh, anxious and distrustful because now he's gonna be even more so because he was poisoned. I don't know. Is that something?
Yeah.
Yes, but can you be a bit more specific? Just just generally distrustful, or do you have anyone in particular in mind?
Want anyone in particular?
Please don't say Illona.
Yeah. I mean, no. Like, I don't think he really thinks that they would poison him.
I'm perfectly fine with like just being generally distrustful, but I will like.
Yeah, he will be like distrustful of anyone offering anything, kind of, you know, anything related to food, maybe, or drink or something.
Makes sense to me. Here's your fate point.
Wait, should I go for a reroll? It would be so devastating.
What if you get a 2 again? That would be really funny.
Or
What if I get a 1? What if I get a? Oh man.
It's
I
Hoping
very-
for 2 here.
It's very unlikely, but you never know.
Damn it. Okay, I'll try to re-roll. If it doesn't work, then I was just meant to die. What can you do?
What are you invoking? What are you invoking?
Oh, I can't do the same thing anymore, right?
Correct.
Shit. Okay, wait. What am I invoking? What am I invoking? Can it be okay? It's really stupid, but can it be something related to the Prince Charming? You know, the fact that he can't, like, if he dies, he can't be Prince Charming anymore, and kind of protects people.
I mean, I would argue that can apply to any aspect ever, like even.
That's true.
But
But like he's the only one who's Prince Charming, like, right now, like, and the Prince Charming thing is I don't know how to explain it, like.
But only you can be a recently orphaned Rima peasant boy as well, and only Ashen can be an exiled Tivian nobleman.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but like, I mean, what I'm trying to say is that, you know, the Prince Charming kind of, like, the nudge inside him kind of, like, would maybe.
I like where you're heading, but give me a little bit more.
Like the Prince Charming inside him is refusing to die because he had, like, because by dying he won't be able to continue his quest. I don't know.
A stretch.
The dragon will win.
A stretch, but sure. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Reroll or +2?
I'm going for a reroll, but God help me. I mean, this is the last one. Like, I mean, it could be the last one. We'll just have to see.
No, just kidding.
Oh my god! He's totally distrustful of Illona going forward.
No! Oh!
Well,
I can't.
good news is you only take a level 6 consequence, you don't die.
Baby.
The level 6 consequence will be collapsed lung, I guess.
Oh shit.
Shit.
That was the poison's turn. The horse on its turn will rush to you, nudging you encouragingly. You get another assist. Illona.
Helping hand.
Sure, give me careful.
Shit, I almost dropped everything. Wow. 2.
Previously, oh, actually, yeah, it fits. Okay, yeah. Your advantage applies. All good.
Nice.
Ignore what I was gonna say. Okay, Muninn. Deli?
Hello, sorry.
Anghel's no longer just vomiting bile, but also blood.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Could I do the same as Illona, like try and add a charge to helping hand by instead of punching Anghel this time, like they're just gonna like be generally supportive.
Sure, give me a careful.
Okay. Ooh.
Barely enough, but sure.
We're in really bad shape because, you know, the poison has, like, Teeironor has 2 fate points, it has 1 advantage, and my collapsed lung. So bad.
That is not good.
Anghel. And we'll also continue growing stronger.
Oh my god, no. What do we do? I mean, I guess we attack. I guess we just.
Good news is if you just score 1 hit on it, it'll be done.
Yes, I don't know if I can manage that.
You got it.
You got it, man.
I'll have to compel myself like 10,000 times. Okay. have. Okay, so he he really. I don't know what the word is in English, but he's basically like like gasping for it, but it's more than gasping. It's like
Trying desperately to. I think it's gasping, yeah. But
like when your breath comes out in a whistle, kind of like you're
wheezing, I
yeah,
think is the term.
wheezing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's see your first roll. You got
Oh
a
my
3
God,
to the
I'm
poison's 10.
I can't do this. Okay, I have like 2 assists, so it's like 5.
Yeah, you have a
right?
5.
And if I use 2 helping hands, then I'll have a 9. And then what? But there's no way. There's no way. I mean,
As things stand, the poison will get an advantage.
yeah, no, I'll definitely do the 9. I got to the 9, but it's not enough.
If you get to a 9, it will negate the poison's advantage, but you're spending 2 to negate 1. It's not super productive, but your choice.
I mean, I'm gonna die like next turn. So I have to either get the hit or not. But
Unless you may want to gamble with rerolls, I guess.
rerolls.
Advantages can also be used for rerolls, not just for +2s.
But then I'll reroll. God, my rerolls have not been working so. But like a reroll with 1, use the other, and that will be that. Fine, I'm gonna reroll with 1 of the helping hands.
All right. Let's see what happens.
It's a 5.
A 7.
Okay. A 7, and then I use 2. It's a 9 again. Yay.
Yay!
Yay, we got to the same result.
Unless you want to reroll again.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna. I don't know what to do, and I'll have to compel myself again, but I don't have any ideas anymore.
Let me. I'm gonna also look over your stuff because maybe there's something fun I can compel you with. But don't count on me. Just focus on your own strategy while I think.
Yeah. It's just that the poison has so much going for it still. It's gonna be so.
A pickle.
You don't have an idea.
I have an idea, but it's not good
But
enough.
it's not fun enough.
Actually, yeah, yeah. Show&Tell, and you are obligated to accept because you have no fate points. I will compel your protective and righteous Prince Charming style, specifically the Prince Charming bit, that in your desperation you just think, oh God, how can I save myself? How can I survive this? And obviously you don't have to do it now because you're, puking your life out right now. But you think to yourself, maybe one of the artifacts that the fairies talked about would have helped me. So my compel is, after this whole mess is done, to save yourself in the future in your mind. You're gonna go on one of these little side quests, whichever of the 3 you may wish.
Damn it. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I have to accept, so it is what it is.
But I have passed you one of my fate points. Now that you have it, what will you do with it?
I forgot that. Like there's an option of like using a fate point to use an advantage, right?
Yes, yes. So you
Instead of
can.
using an aspect.
Yep. So you can use your fate point to invoke, for instance, Illona's Poison Master. Yeah, because there's no
Or
free
helping
charges on it.
hands.
Yeah, although Helping Hand already has another free charge.
Yeah, I
on
want
it.
like to use 2.
Yeah, you may.
Okay, awesome. I don't have to think about aspects and stuff. So
You're
if I use
currently at a
2
7.
So if I use 2, it's gonna be an 11. Fine, we'll go with it, but I know it's not.
Okay. You go for it to an 11. It will use your collapsed lung to, whatchamacallit, mitigate the
+2?
damage. Yeah, to give itself +2.
So we have 1 more.
Hope it's kind of like in the midst of it, but I kind of need to go.
Sure.
We can skip the after part for me. I can just leave in silence so you can continue. But
We'll promote the shit out of you in the outro. Don't worry.
it's been a pleasure. See you next week.
See you, Ashen. Bye,
It was
Ashen.
super fun. See ya. Okay, I'm gonna have to compel myself.
Or you can take the risk of another turn passing. Your choice.
No, I will never survive that. You have 1 fate point and an advantage. There's no way I will survive that.
I mean, on the other hand, even if you compel yourself now, I can use those things against you.
Right. But I'm so close. Like, because it's like 1 point difference right now.
Yep.
And if like there's an attack later on by the poison, could be a really big difference, and then I won't know what to do with myself. I guess I could compel myself endlessly then too. I don't know. Fine, okay, I'll give up for now.
Okay. Struggle all you might, you still feel your vision get cloudier and your body weakening. That was your turn. Always Thirsty will spend his turn like encouraging you, but you're so like far gone that you can't even hear what he's saying. You just know that he's there, very, like cheering you on as hard as he can. As for the poison, let's see what it does as it once again tries to choke the life out of you, but this time he gets a +11. How do you defend yourself?
Oh my goodness. Very forcefully with what force is left, because at this point...
Let's see it. Ooh, close.
Oh my God.
You're at a 9.
Oh my God. So... I'm at a 9. So I'm gonna have to compel myself then. I have no other choices left.
I'm like
We have like 3 compels at this point.
because I still have a fate point left. I'm internally debating whether the like Faustian deal I have in mind is more fun, or whether any compels I can inflict on you are more fun.
Yeah. I mean,
Deli, what do you think of this? Because how are you?
It's a bit of a sticky situation, and without like having to constantly like invoke yourself, it's kind of hard not to die. Do you know what I mean? Especially if you've only. Oh, 1 sec. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we could hear you before.
Okay, I'll just make sure. So if it's only wait, let me double check. If it's, you say it's only 1 point of damage, like to defend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So
But I do have like 3 compels now that I need to keep track of.
Yeah.
I remind you of them. Don't you worry.
it's annoying because I can't even compel you,
Yeah.
I can.
But you can tell me and if you have
and
any
then you
idea
can compel
though.
yourself.
Yeah.
The only thing I could, so the thing that I thought of earlier was that maybe Anghel could. Oh, it has to relate to an aspect though. Hang on, I just forget about that. 1 second. Let me open. Anxious and distressful, carving wood helps. Maybe you're being incapacitated for a little bit. The only thing is that I don't know if this like steps on the toes of another compel. But I remember before Anghel carved wood for like a good hour or 2 or something. But
Okay.
the only thing that makes me not want to do that is the dragon's going to turn up.
I think that makes it all the more fun.
Is that
Yeah?
what? Wait, that he can't carve wood anymore or something?
No, it's so he after he gets choked and after he fixes himself, he like carves wood for like half an hour to an hour or something, and he can't like do anything.
Yeah, and the dragon is coming.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
he's forced to carve wood
While
to calm himself.
yeah,
Nervously.
while the dragon will, yeah,
Yeah.
That's gonna be
You-
funny.
Yeah. I mean, at the very least, you're pretty beat up, so maybe this is good. Like maybe you can like hide out somewhere.
It's like, okay, time out. I need to carve wood. Bye.
Yeah, and then halfway through the battle, you like kill the dragon.
Okay. Sure, let's go with it. So that's what I compel myself, I guess.
Okay.
okay. You have a fate point. Let me write down on the list of compels so that we don't forget. But carry on.
So I'm adding a +2.
What
I'm
are you-
using helping hand with the.
Okay. Okay. That's enough to save yourself. Okay. I'll
Yay.
save the poison's remaining advantage and fate points for its defense, I guess. Horse will try to nudge you to support you encouragingly. Illona, yeah, it would be most beneficial for her to work on advantages, but is there anything she can do different? Like, she can't kill the poison because it's not killable. Like you looking at her stunts, there's no point to her escaping. Shifting the blame for something illegal. Well, she hasn't done anything illegal, so her stunts are useless.
Is there a way to be sneaky about it? About an advantage?
Of course, there may be, but oh, I know. And since I'm co-piloting Illona as well, I'll posit the idea, and you guys may chime in if it's agreeable or not. Maybe Illona like seems to step away from Anghel, like sort of give the illusion that she's going away, and when Angel's not expecting it, she'll like strike him in the back to like make him puke out. So as a sneaky advantage.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's good.
Uncle's being battered from all directions, but yeah.
Yeah. A 5. Yeah, that it's enough for 2 advantages. I'll think it's helping hand fits.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Muninn.
Okay. I think Muninn would do the same thing as before. And
Smash Anghel in the ribcage.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I think the next compel will have to be something with his broken ribs or something.
Yeah, definitely.
So for 6, yeah, that's 2 advantages. More helping hands, just for simplicity's sake.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, yes. We have a way to get out of this.
You have 4 advantages in total accumulated. Your turn, Anghel.
I just wonder what the Faustian thing you had cooking in there.
The what now?
Fruit. The...
Oh, the Faustian thing.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to say anything.
I mean,
was just wondering.
it may come into play.
Yeah, who knows? Okay, so I'm going to attack. I mean, Anghel's going to attack. With, like, he finds... he was sure he was dead, but then he finds some, more, fighting him. To keep on fighting.
Give me that forceful, I'm guessing, attack.
Come on. Yippee!
Yes!
A 9 to a 10?
A 9 to a 10, and I'm gonna use...
Let's simplify it. You use 3, and I'd use 2, so you win.
Yes! Oh my
yeah.
god. Thank you, guys.
I go.
Thank you, Illona, who isn't here, really, but yeah.
I'll put my fate point aside just so I can copy-paste it later to replenish your guys' fate points, but I'm out of fate points for the sake of it.
Okay.
I don't think there's a point to inflicting a level 2 consequence on the poison because it's not going to come back. So, how do you defeat this thing? Anghel.
I hope it's not gonna come back. Well, how do I defeat it? He, pushes air through and it finally goes through. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, and
How do you defeat a poison?
You finally, I don't know, finish puking out absolutely everything that was in your stomach, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
I go.
yeah, good job.
And then he collapses.
Poor lad.
And he's in so much pain.
He does
Okay.
night. He does nightwood carving like in his sleep. Like instead of sucking his thumb, he's just carving wood.
Yes, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh no. Poor dude.
Well, I think Anghel may still be awake at the very least to hear this. As we
What?
reach the cliffhanger for next session as you hear the roar of the dragon.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, Angel's out of it.
We saved Anghel. He saved you though. That's so good.
I mean, with the help of everyone, including everyone, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
So, who done it? Who points at Anghel?
Yeah, I mean, I have my suspicions. I'm thinking Ophelia.
Really?
I'm thinking.
That'd
She
be
was
really
really
interesting.
worried. Okay, maybe she wasn't that worried. Or the fairies, but why would they get out of that? Or the priest, I guess.
Yeah, the priest might be. The
But
priest.
Ophelia just struck me as someone who could do that. But I don't
Yeah.
know.
The fairy that liked swords, the one that we don't really know too much about, whatever. I don't think it would be that fairy because the fairy was the one to be like, oh, Anghel can do awesome things.
Yeah, I don't understand why the fairies would do it, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know their
yeah, yeah.
motives.
To be fair, she was also the one who insisted that you guys should stay to eat and drink.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, maybe she. I mean, again, I don't know what their motives are, so
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah.
Mm.
At least you're safe, or at least you've been saved.
Yeah, with a lot of consequences and repercussions that we'll have to deal with. But okay.
Okay.
As for the Faustian bargain, all I will say is there is a specific deity that was not involved in this poisoning, but who very much wants to keep you alive, at least for now.
Oh,
Your meta?
Yeah, and the Faustian bargain would almost certainly have something to do with him.
Oh damn.
what a
That would have been
sneaky-
interesting,
Yeah, what a sneaky
but
bastard.
horrible.
It would be horrible. He hates you.
Yeah, I know. That would have been interesting. Damn. I'm glad we kind of escaped that fate for now. Who knows?
Yeah, definitely.
So Anghel will lose part of his hearing for 2 days, will be forever distrustful of anyone offering him food or drink, has to go on one of the ferry side quests, and while the dragon is slaughtering everyone, has to just carve wood.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Prince Charming goes down the drain.
Yeah. At least you get to stand outside the chaos.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, is it like, does Anghel leave the scene to carve wood, or is he like just in the middle, just stops and
That's a
like,
good
I
question.
cannot deal?
Well, I believe it's Muninn, well, rather Deli who compelled you, so Deli decides.
Oh no, it's actually me. I think Deli brought up the idea, but
Oh yeah, Deli, yeah.
True.
So yeah,
True.
you compel yourself, so you decide if you run for the hills or just like sit in the fetal position while fire's raging around you.
Yeah.
oh, poor Anghel. He's like, he was such a hero, and then he just like, rendered the total opposite.
Ups and downs. I will say above board, even if Anghel was at 100%, at this particular stage in the story, I don't think he was gonna beat the dragon. So don't beat yourself up over that.
That's fair enough. I'm not even gonna try, so I won't even feel bad. Okay.
Well, we'll see what happens next time, I suppose.
I guess.
What else happened this session that ought to be brought up? Muninn's a party pooper and a pervert.
No, I'm not. I'm just I'm a simple party pooper.
What else? It's mostly minor stuff, like minor interactions. So I don't necessarily have anything to bring up like, oh, what do you guys think of this particular thing or whatever.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I think, the battle was the main event.
Yeah.
And it was so cool to have Anghel just look totally, pretty much helpless almost.
Yeah, he was so close to death.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. I'm glad that he's not dead, but...
He has
I don't know.
He has a collapsed lung, which is not good.
No.
Yeah, shit.
We need to get the... the priest that didn't like Anghel. We got to change his mind.
I think the priest is having just a complete crisis of faith at the moment. I don't know how much he can help.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're not thinking it's him then?
Never say never.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's him. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I really think it's a feeling. Because we've had like this kind of build up of her being suspicious, or scared or something, of Anghel, supposedly. But yeah, I guess maybe not that much. So I don't know.
We shall see.
Maybe you should have been those sneaky rolls. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Well, hindsight. It's a good thing that Anghel got poisoned, because Muninn and Illona's forcefuls are not good. And it's hard to defend yourself cleverly against poison.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely glad that we weren't the target of that. But,
maybe carefully, though. You breathe carefully. I don't know.
Maybe. There's a way to carefully breathe IRL. If you're like ready to vomit, but you just need the extra push, I think deep breaths can actually do it. To an extent.
So maybe you had a chance there.
I'm glad that we don't have to find out.
Perhaps. I don't know in real life, but maybe.
Yeah.
Seems legit. Yeah, as I mentioned, there's not much more I can bring up other than like small little interactions. So you guys let me know if there's anything that stood out to the two of you.
I don't know. At the moment, nothing particularly. Obviously, sort of goes without saying, I feel, but it's interesting to see the fairy try and embarrass Muninn as much as possible. I feel like that was on purpose.
No, it wasn't. It was
Oh,
the her calling you a pervert was me, the DM, laughing at your choice of words, but also I think, yeah, that's I guess how she would interpret your words.
yeah, that makes sense.
She came across as really mischievous and I don't know, kind of
Yeah.
just
It's a fairy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But not like, like she deliberately, I don't know.
She was naturally mischievous or not?
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Show&Tell, which fairy side quest are you thinking of taking on?
Wow, I have no clue. I couldn't decide. That's why I chose. Also, I was like, riddled with doubt, I guess, after what's his
Yeah.
name? I had his name just like at the beginning of the session. And I forgot what it is.
Okay, sis.
Vasily.
Oh, Vasily.
Yeah, like after everything he wrote, I felt like kind of bad that we were relying on Prince Charming so much. I was like, okay, this is my chance to kind of maybe, not do what's expected of it. But
Yeah, that makes sense.
so I guess we'll have to do it anyway. I don't know.
It's once again the horse's ring, a saddle for the horse, or the sword of Prince Bogdan the Great, who's like a legendary, well-known prince of your country.
I
don't-
kind of have.
You don't have to decide now. I'm just like asking out of
Yeah. I was just like thinking maybe, because Anghel has like his kind of, well, I don't know actually. Does the slingshot only work against magical people too? Magical things?
No, you can use a slingshot against anything. It's just that it only gives you a bonus against people who would hurt the innocent or children.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So actually, well, we don't know what the sword can do though. Maybe probably it has its own limitations or its own kind of conditions.
Or the ring, or the saddle.
Yeah, but I was just thinking, like, if I wanted a weapon that would actually work against something, like, not magical. I don't know. So I'm thinking maybe to maybe get something for the horse.
Yeah.
Like, maybe the ring. Because, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like it.
To be fair, of the 3 artifacts, it's the only one that is stated to have belonged to someone in your party. Like the ring is specifically stated, oh yeah, that's the horse's ring.
Right.
Whereas,
yeah, and I want to do something nice for the horse, I guess, or something.
Sure. You don't have to commit to any of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, those are my thoughts at the moment.
Although who knows which fairies will survive the dragon attack, to be fair.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay. Any other thoughts before we go into our shoutouts?
Nope.
None for me.
Okay. Well then, dear viewers, thank you very much for listening to us. First and foremost, I would ask everyone to please check out Ashen. She is a lovely artist who does lots of arts and crafts. I think she still accepts commissions. Best to ask her directly on her Instagram. But either way, she's great. Check her stuff out. She does great work. Next, of course, we would have, according to the dice that I just rolled, Show&Tell. could you please go ahead and talk about yourself and what you're doing?
Yes. So I've been Show&Tell, and I have 2 channels on YouTube for reactions. One for romance, slice of life kind of thing. The other for more shonen action kind of. One Piece at the moment, so, and probably for the near future or the far future, actually. uh, and I also have a Patreon on which I react to a lot of other things too, if you're interested.
I feel like saying, yeah, you're gonna react to One Piece, that's by definition a long-term commitment.
Yeah, for sure, but yeah. I mean, like the channel is not a One Piece channel. It's going to start out this way.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Either way, thank you very, very much, Show&Tell. And then, of course, we would have Deli. Could you please go ahead and talk about yourself and what you're doing?
Absolutely. Hello, everyone. I'm Deli. I'm an indie VTuber on Twitch.tv. You can find me there, on Twitter, and my Discord server. All of these links are on the screen with the fancy sort of card link. Very snazzy, I think. And drumroll, please. I am eventually this year going to be rebranding. Things are in the works for that, so I'm really excited. So I'm not going to be Goblin anymore, but I'll still be Goblin at heart.
Nice, nice. Thank you very, very much, Deli. To keep up to date with Deli's rebrand, do follow them on the app formerly known as Twitter and their Discord and such. Links in the magic link on screen and the description.
Yes.
Thank you very, very much, Deli. And I, dear viewers, was your Dungeon Master, Game Master Teeironor. I do this series. It's a lot of fun. I also do a different series, Send the Warcraft universe, where they are currently trying to free themselves from prison after being sort of framed, but it's not really being framed. It's just someone snitching on them. But yeah, anyway, fun stuff. Check that other campaign out. It's on my channel, big playlist, easy to find. Other than that, once again, dear viewers, thank you for watching and listening to us. Should be back next week. If not, I'll let you all know on Twitter and Blue Sky and the places. And we will see you when we'll see you. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.